Hi, welcome to Midton. My name's Katy. Today it's going to be my job to give you a look around and introduce you to some of the Midton family. Let's go on out the rain and have a look. So here at Midton we design and manufacture some really cool bespoke products. Anything from bespoke lighting to awards, sports memorabilia to corporate gifting. Welcome to our front office. In here we have our sales and marketing team. Today we're going to speak to Lauren and she's going to tell you a bit about what she does.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm a customer lead in the Midton sales team. Our job is to project manage and work closely with our designers and makers to deliver a product that meets our clients' expectations. Hope you enjoy the rest of your tour.
This is Holly from our marketing team and she's going to tell you a little about what she does.
Hi, I'm Holly and I'm communications lead here at Midton. So I'm responsible for all the social media content you see, blogs, website content and trying to find new business for our sales team to tackle.
So we'll move through from our sales and marketing team through to our designers. So in here we have our in-house design team. We have 6 designers altogether. We've got 4 in the factory and 2 who work remotely. We also have Hamish who takes care of our 3D print suite and also our photography. I'll take you over to meet Michael, one of our designers, and he'll tell you a bit about his job.
Hey, so I'm Michael Anderson. I work as one of the designers at Midton, and we work with the sales team who create briefs off the client's needs, and then we create, a 3D and 2D models based on their needs, and we then make them so that they can go through to the factory to be made in-house. So this is a job that's running at the moment with 3D prints, which we do, and I think we'll get to see later. And then we send them off as high fidelity products. So this is the rocket that's getting made. So this is made out of resin 3D print, which are just behind you. So we model them in Fusion and then send them to get printed on the printers, which we've got a whole set in-house.
As well as having our design department in here, on this side of the room we also have our planning department. We're going to speak a little bit to our operations director who leads up the planning team, and he'll tell you how things run smoothly throughout the production line.
Hi there, my name is Lewis Anderson. It's my responsibility to take the products after the design from manufacture stage through the production facility through 8 different departments. In order to do this, we have to have a custom built flexible planning system where we plan the workload. So our plan's made up in certain days and all our operators follow that throughout the factory, as you'll see on the rest of the tour.
Excellent, thanks for your time, Lewis.
Thank you, Katy.
So now we're going to move through to our printing department. This is the department that I work in. In here we have traditional screen printing, we have digital printing, laser cutting and laser etching. So welcome to the print room. We are a team of 4 in here. We've got myself, we've got Joe, and over here we've got Pete and Lucy. Joe is our head screen printer and he has been here for almost 25 years. So what Joe's done here is I've made him a separations film from the design and it's been exposed in our exposure room. It's been put onto a screen and Joe is silk screen printing it. So you might recognise this logo. It's from the IRMA Music Awards, which was awarded to Ed Sheeran. So on this side of the room we have Pete and Lucy, and they run our digital printers, the laser cutter and the laser engraver. And over here is where I work, and my job is to issue the orders that have been planned by the planning department. They come through here and I issue them so that the production team can get to work on them. I also make the separation films for the silk screen printing that you've seen Joe just demonstrating for you there. And I also work with Illustrator to work on the artwork to make up our cards for printing that then go on to the casting department. So I'll take you through and we can meet the casting team. As Europe's leader in cast acrylic embellishment, it is one of the main reasons that our clients come to us, and Midton is like a massive wheel. Every cog is important, but everything is sort of geared up for the casting process. So everything that you've seen up until now is all in preparation for what will happen in this room. So I'll take you inside. We've got our managing director Craig, and he's going to just talk to you a little bit about what actually happens in here. Hi Craig.
Hello, my name's Craig Cameron and I'm one of the directors here at Midton, but I also take part in a lot of the R&D activity here, which means I spend a lot of time in the casting room. The casting room is where we turn the raw materials for our product, which is the polymer and the monomer. This is polymer here, it's powder, and the monomer is the liquid, into acrylic. And whilst we do that, we will often set things inside, like the cans, or create unusual colour effects with various tints.
Okay, so after the casting process you might wonder what happens. So everything's loaded into our autoclave, so it's essentially a big oven and it's cooked overnight. In the morning, the next day, the guys will come in, unload the autoclaves, and one of our QC operators will be in here and they will inspect every piece individually to make sure there's no imperfections or blemishes. So we'll head through to our machining department. So this is the top of the machine shop floor here. We've got our lathe here, we've got our precision engineering CNC machines, and we've also got our milling machines. Our operations director Lewis, who you previously met, is going to give you a little bit more information about each of these machines.
Thanks, Katy. So when we start the machine shop process, after post-casting QC, we have a holding area where all the work is then divided up into all the different operations within the factory floor. We have manual turret milling over there, which takes a nice clean cut off of the swarf and all the shrinkage when it comes out of casting. We have a saw room through there operating 3 circular saws with different plastic cutting blade on them. And we have 2 lathes in this corner here as well. 1 manually operated and 1 CNC as well. As we look down the left side of the machine shop here, we have 4 CNC machines. These are the machines that allow us to give us the most control over our engineering capabilities. We use them for finishing passes and profile cutting things to shape. We do holing and boring in them, and we also do some shell milling as well, where we want more control of the process. Basically all 4 machines are very much similar, but they have different attachments. One has a 4th axis, 2 or 3 of them are high-speed machining as well. And they have automatic tool changers as well for running long-winded programs. Thank you for visiting the machine shop. I'll hand over back to Katy to show you the last of the processes. Thank you.
Thanks Lewis, thanks for that. So I think from now we'll go through to our assembly department. So when everything's finished through here, everything heads to the assembly department and we put it all together before it gets inspected and packed for out the door. So this is our assembly team, and here we have the famous Casper. And we have Mark. I'm going to pass you over to Casper and he's going to tell you a little bit about the assembly process and what he gets up to in here.
Right, here we have the busiest part of the factory, from cutting aluminium plates to sanding 3D prints. This is my professional sander Mark. Over here we have heat bending acrylic. Producing this final piece, quite hard work, and then through to gluing wood together. What else do we do?
So after our master assembler Casper has worked his magic, everything's brought through here to our dispatch department. We have a team of 3 in here, and this is the lovely Tina, and she is going to tell you a little bit what the guys do in here.
Good afternoon. We are the last port of call at the factory. Everything finishes off in here. And we, the 3 of us, will check the piece, we'll check the artwork, check that everything's okay, print's okay, there's no inclusions, no marks on it, and if it's perfect, we then wrap the piece up. We'll get some foam, some bubble wrap, we will put it in a box, ship it all up, and then at the end of it, it all goes off in the afternoon.
So it's not all work and no play at the factory. In the canteen, at tea breaks and lunchtime, you'll find the guys playing darts, on their phone, telling rubbish jokes, or eating some sweet treats. So in the quest for a more sustainable future, the business is investing in expanding the factory to allow us to introduce our recycling process. This is a really exciting time for everybody at Midton. I'm going to take you out the back so we can have a little look at the start of the new build. So we're currently working with local builders Stuart and Connor Crawford to help us with the expansion of the factory. As you can see, the digger's not operating today, but it gives you an idea of the size and scale of what it is that Midton's trying to do here. So as we come to the end of the tour, I hope you agree with me that our three directors, Craig, Lewis and Graham, have quite an impressive team here with such a varied skill set. I hope that if you didn't know Midton existed and was here, you do now, because it's quite amazing the things that we do, and you've also realised that I'm not a very good actress.
We'll be right back.